Hi everyone. So this is gonna be video 2 of the series. I'm very close to Master 2, and hopefully we can achieve it in the next few videos. Hopefully, like today I played a game and I got first place on that one, and we're on a four winning streak so far. Like right here, we're at 2463 out of 2800, so like 2 or 3 more wins, like, or maybe a few second places would do it. Okay, so we're looking at this hand here, which it's pretty bad. I mean, like a lot of bad weights here. I mean, lots of pairs, lots of difficult to proceed shapes here. Also really hard to make any calls because there's no yaku in sight here. Here maybe a 789 Shanshoku. It's called Shanshoku. Is also called I believe mixed triple chow. Like it's just 789, 789, 789 of all 3 suits. So here, but here I would say that the hand still doesn't look promising. By the way, for any okay, that's much better. For any one that's completely new to Mahjong, maybe you just randomly clicked and somehow got to here. In the description, there's different links to different resources that you can get to, and also like in this game there's a pretty decent tutorial that you can go through and be able to learn the game. Basically you're just trying to form blocks like 789 here, or maybe like a triplets, and at the end have 4 sets in a pair to win, basically. So we're looking here, I think I pawned this, yeah, okay, I get to Tenpai here. So I'm looking at the left here, looking a lot of pins that are caught here, so probably a Honitsu, or even a Chenitsu. Like it's quite dangerous, but I'm also right now in Tenpai waiting for an 8-man, using the Shanshoku as a yaku, because I cheat a 789 here, so that's why. But as the game goes along, we have to be more careful about Kamicha to my left here. It could be a big hand. If it's a Chinitsu or a full flush, then it's a Mangan 5 Hans hand, which is significant. Like my hand here is only 2 Hans at the moment, so if we draw more pins and no one has thrown those pins, then we have to watch out for that. Well, right now we're throwing some safe tiles. Like this north looks pretty safe, and this red dragon was safe. I've thrown 2 7s already. That makes the 8 hard to use. Like all the 7s are used up. Oh, this is a dangerous tile. Yeah, I think I'll fold here. This 3 pin here is a little bit too hard to push through. Like it's clear this guy's waiting for pins, and like this is just like clear. Okay, so it's not a Chinitsu, it's at most a Honitsu, so that makes it a little bit better. But I've already thrown the 7-man, so I can't actually win the hand. Since I got scared of Kamicha and decided to fold my 2 Han hand. Like 2 Hans is worth 2,000 points, and if it was a full flush, then that would have been worth 8,000, and that would have been like the risk reward wouldn't justify. Therefore, I folded there. Okay, we also have a very dangerous tile here, which will never fold, never cut. It's a Dora Yakuhai. Someone has to have it, so we're not gonna cut it. Like someone's just waiting for this for the win, so like it'll be worth like a heck of a lot, at least 4 Hans. So we don't want to do that. Also, if I kept going, I would have been stuck on this 8, like right here. This guy conned the 8 mon, which is what I needed. Luckily, I didn't, like I folded earlier. Also, like that would definitely have a dead weight and like impossible win. I think we got through this hand okay here. We tried to wait for the 8 mon. We folded sort of in time. Yeah, so this guy was waiting for the ease, and this guy was waiting for 4-7, which was like a lot of, like as you can see, it was expected pins. Okay, so we're East 2 here. We got off that alive. And this hand is, I would say a little bit better. After this draw, it's better. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 blocks. We're short a block, so we need to see. Yeah, we need to keep like some of these useful loose tiles here. And we throw away this edge tile, a rather useless looking 9 mon. And we are not going to call at this point. We're going to make sure our hand right now has 5 blocks now, and make sure that my pawns provide Yaku. Right now we don't really have a Yaku, so we are unable to call anything at this point. So basically we need to self-draw pretty much everything. Okay, that's not bad. So we're in the process of doing that. We have 1, 2, 3, like we'll make this 1 block and 5. So this is a 5 block hand, which is usually what you aim for when you build your hand, because at the end you win with 4 melts and a pair for 5 blocks. So you want your hand to have 5 blocks, like not 4 and not 6. 5 is the ideal number. This can be found in the description and resource linked below, and it's for Riichi Book 1. There's a chapter just on 5 block theory, which is very useful for beginner to intermediate players, and I highly recommend it. So overall, the general audience of this, I would say it's of my videos is mostly for anywhere from beginner to intermediate level players. Like I'm not that great. I can't provide like advanced level content. I'm just like the normal player that's playing the game. So like I'm lower than whole level. Like I'm just like maybe rated like 1950-ish. So like there's lots of players that are better than I. So I'm gonna make mistakes for sure. And so and especially if I keep playing and just if I don't pay attention now, then I'll make mistakes. Anyways, this hand is going very slowly. Like already we finished 12 rounds and we're still looking at 2 Shantan here. So unless we draw something like almost immediately, we're gonna be okay. That's something immediate, but yeah, we can go with the 2 pin, I think. Okay, let's do that. because considering the free pin is mostly out. I call this a half wall, like a half cabe. Now it's a full wall, like all four are out. So this is something to consider other than Suji theory. Okay, so these 9 souls are mostly dead, so we can safely do that. Plus it's an edge tile, usually it's safer. We are looking at a Ishanten here, trying to steal a trying to get to Tenpai at the end and not pay penalties on not being Tenpai, basically. But we only have 1 tile left. Let's see if we can cheese something, perhaps. I don't know. Nope, I don't think we can get to Tenpai. So we're gonna take some penalties here for not being in Tenpai. Oh, they're both waiting for 3-6. That's interesting. This guy's waiting for, has 4-5 waiting for 3-6. This guy has 2 6s and 2 3s waiting for 3-6. Yeah, they're kind of in the way of each other. All right, so East 2, we are in last place, but like not by very far, and I don't think we did anything wrong so far. We haven't dealt in yet. Like nobody has actually like won yet, so okay, this hand is quite a bit more promising. We have 2 melds already completed here, 2 more blocks here. We're short at block, but this hand is significantly fast. Should be significantly faster than the first 2 hands we got. Of course, Mahjong is a quite luck-based game. Like it's gotta be more luck-based than most games you play. So it depends on like your draws, right? Like it's a probability type of game, luck-based kind of game with significant RNG elements. But like there's a lot of it's basically more like a long-term skill. Like if your skill will shine through eventually, but like in the short term, like you get it like huge streaks up and down and stuff. But over the long haul, if you're a good player, then you'll achieve good results. That's kind of how this game goes. I mean, there are other games that are kind of like that too. Like you play like a PvP game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You get streaks. Alright, so we're still looking at the 2 Shanten here. I mean, here's a bad weight right here. We'll see whether we can complete like another meld and get to E Shanten here. Or if we can get instead of completing a meld, we just form a pair out of something here. That's also a good option if we draw it, that is. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Like I'm not gonna say that too much because like it's always like I have no control of any. I have like 0% control of draws. I have 100% control of what I discard. That's an interesting thing about the game. So I'm not gonna complain about the draws and stuff like that. If the tile comes, it comes. If not, it doesn't. So here, the choices are between 8 mon and 3 pin. I think I'll throw an 8 mon here. They're both kind of like, for example, this 3 pins are slightly more useful, I think. So. Yeah, kind of like that. But if I discard this, then it's gonna be through 10. Then Yeah, I think I'll take a through a 10 over a bad weight of a 8-9 here. Like even here, I have chances of getting like a Sanshoku. But if I sit on this 8-9, then it's not gonna look good. Like the prospects are pretty bad. Okay, that's a good draw. It allows me to draw like a 1 pin or a 3 pin and go to Tenpai without through a 10 that way. Yeah, again, like I'm gonna be making these videos assuming that most of my viewers have some understanding of the game. Like, it doesn't have to be like advanced. I'll try to explain as much as I can, but like just have some understanding of what's going on. We draw tiles. We draw a tile. Like we take turns drawing tiles. We take turns discarding tiles. We improve our hands. Try to be the first to win and form hands to make points and such. So I actually got pretty lucky there. It's a 5-han hand manga. Okay. So that's kind of the first win of this table here. Okay. So with that win, we're in the lead now. A very small lead. There's still a lot of game to go. Right now we're East 3. The game has to go until South 4, which is at least 5 or 6 hands from now, at least. So there's still a lot of fight to go. A lot of possibilities of people overtaking me, or so here I think I'm gonna throw a Fremon here. Like normally if the Dora is not 7-so, then I would be cutting this 7-9, but the Dora is right here, so I'm not gonna do that. Like if I draw a 6-so, then this hand would be I would be able to call, but because of this 7-so, I have a 9-so here to help it out. And, oh. Let me try defending here. I'm defending by discarding the tile that dealer has discarded. Okay, I'm gonna throw a Suji. Suji to the 6 and 9, so that's relatively safe, but I'm running out of tiles to throw. I'm gonna roll the dice on one of them. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's safe. Okay, that's a second Riichi. We are in a horrible situation here. Like we don't have any safe tiles. We just depend on luck and trying to just roll the dice here and hopefully not lose. Yeah, this is okay. I got a safe tile here at least. Yeah, this is a safe tile. I'm gonna start moving safe tiles to the left. Okay. Okay, this is relatively safe. Okay, these are 100% safe, so we're gonna move them. Okay, this is safe too. I have no idea what they're waiting on. It's kind of strange. Like no one wants the 7-so. Okay. So we're gonna keep going about. So we're quite a bit more comfortable now. Before we were out of safe tiles, and we kind of just got lucky that we didn't deal in there. But since then we have accumulated quite a few of them. Okay. Just going through them and just double checking. I believe this 3-so is also safe. No, it isn't. Okay. Yeah, that's dealer manga for 12K. So the dealer wins 1.5 the usual amount of points, so usually that's quite significant. Okay, so that's why when you're dealer, you try to be more aggressive. You want to win, obviously want to win big hands because the payout's bigger. It's 1.5 times of normal. Well, we're just glad we didn't deal in there, so we're still quite firmly in second place. Like, that was extremely risky and a terrible situation. Like, sometimes you want to defend, but you're just out of safe tiles, and attacking is a little bit too also too risky. Like, it was just against a dealer Riichi, and I just got to Ishanten, and the weights weren't good either. Like, it wasn't good weight, and my hand wasn't worth too much either. So a lot of the consideration went into folding, trying to fold there. Okay, so here we have pretty decent hand. It's a I mean, it is a 2-shanten. I mean, we could also cut this, or we could cut this. Yeah, let's cut the 8 pin for now. Yeah, we have enough shapes here. Like there's not much of a need to hold like this 2 and 8. Like, the only tile that works for them would be a 7. So here I think I'm gonna cut the Fremont. Yeah, like this is a strong enough shape as is. I'm trying to boost some of these shapes over here to balance out the strength of the blocks. Okay, so here we cut this. Yeah, we cut this 9 so here. Yep. Is that a good cut? Probably. Yeah, I'm changing it slightly back to our Tan Yao's length strength here, so like a Tan Yao shape here. So we're just gonna yeah, also like cutting these like edge tiles are safer than usual, so that's why I wanted to do that. Yeah, we're not gonna call this one. That would like cheapen the hand like significantly. That would force the hand to be like 1 or 2 hands. Okay, here we go. So okay. So this hand's actually pretty hard to win. There's only 1 free soul left, and the 6th soul is the Dora. It's most likely never coming out, so I'm hoping to self-draw the last tile here. Or at least my Riichi scares enough people away that I get the Tenpai money at the end. Nope, I didn't scare dealer away. Yeah, I have to be pretty lucky to win this. That's a difficult weight there. It is 2-sided, but it is very difficult. So here I think I'm cutting this 9-mon. This 6, 8, 9 isn't great. Like, it's just repeated shapes, and this 9-mon is rather useless. So, okay. I think I'll cut this loose 2-so here. Keeping this green dragon for a moment. I'm not quite sure how long yet. I usually cut it near the end of the first row. I know lots of players who hold on this like forever. I don't do that. I think like it's quite unlikely for me to pair it up, and like I just give it enough time. Like I'm not holding it for too long. Okay, that's a good draw here. Like we can cut a 1-2 and then cut this green dragon. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, because if I cut the green dragon, the hand will be 6 block with a block that's like 1-2. Like that's kind of not that useful. So I can afford to go about like this and then cut the green dragon on turn 6. Yeah. Also, I'm keeping this 4-so for a 4-5-6 possible Saishoku. Otherwise, I would throw this. Yeah, now I think it's the time to cut this. Yeah, like I cut it at the end of the first row. I still hope that it passes, but if not, then like at least like I don't like it. I usually don't just like lose immediately, like just someone just like had a champagne weight on it and just lose immediately on it. Okay, what are we looking at here? We have a 5 mon that we could play safe on. 1-so's. 1-so, 4-so. Alright, let's try the 1-so. Okay, that passed. A calculated risk here. Like because we could still get to Tenpai and I would throw the 4-so. I think that's okay. 8-so, 8 mon I think is okay too. Okay, let's do that. Okay. It is Suji to 5. I'm taking some risks here. I still want to try to attack if possible. Like if I draw at the next tile that's dangerous, then oh. Yikes, that's huge. That's little 3 dragons. Holy shit. Oh, that ends the game immediately. Oh, that suck. I got 3rd place. But that's not bad. I mean, I didn't lose. So it's a pretty short game. I don't know how much you get from that. There's a lot of like defending, like a lot of push-pull considerations, a lot of which I was pulling, not pushing, so maybe it was interesting in that sense. Then lost 5 points, that's okay. I'll be uploading this and hopefully the next game will be different. Hopefully you enjoyed that, thank you. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, I'm stopping. Okay, 1 second. I'll just grab all this stuff first and then I'll stop. Yeah, just finish this. Okay.